Om Sri Sai Ram. Nanda Kumara Navanita Chora Brindavana Vihara Yashoda Bala Yadhukula Lola Giridhara Gopala He Giridhara Gopala He Giridhara Gopala He Giridhara Gopala Madhava Murahara Madhura Manohara Giridhara Gopala. Om Sri Sai Ram. Today, with his blessings, I would narrate my personal face to face encounter with death. He has given me many little shocks, but this was a huge one. During 2010, summer. In India, summer means you can't eat your food without mangoes. And Puttaparthi mangoes, Baganpalli means most famous. I used to drink 2-3 mangoes either or milkshake, mango shake like everyone does. And I had good digestive system always, but somehow I can't take these fertilizers, chemicals. After this 2010-9, they became so rampant. Means to get big size, and this in apples everywhere they will put chemicals. This would not suit my body. My body is accepts only what is natural. So does my mind. I don't like anything artificial, only artificial. So it seems that I consumed 1 or 2 mangoes as we normally used to do, and suddenly I developed such unstoppable diarrhea. My wife gave me all the remedies which she knew of. She was working in super specialty hospital, but nothing worked. So immediately she called Dr. Bhatt, and he said, oh, of course, Dr. Bhatt was head of department, and he was very, then Dr. Patil also. After Dr. Bhatt, I think it was Dr. Patil. All were very nice and kind to me, to my wife, very affectionate. So I was given an isolated room in Euro ward, and I was given, of course, the first class treatment available in super specialty. They thought it is a small diarrhea issue, so they started with the normal medicines, but nothing was working. Absolute nothing. Continuous, non-stop. Every 5 minutes I had to go. Not even 1% improvement or any effect. Then they tried the strongest things. It went on for 10 days. I could not. The moment I take anything, I had to go. Even I don't take anything, I had to go. I became like this. I became so weak. You can imagine 10 days non-stop. And with all the antibiotics and all the doses, normally I never take any antibiotics. I believe in naturopathy, homeopathy. But there was no option in super specialty. In those days, because Swami was there, so many foreigners, doctors from US, all experts were there. And because I was in isolated room, my wife was staff, she would bring every doctor known to her. Nothing was working, absolute nothing. And not even 1%. They were wondering how can they not stop this diarrhea? Such a big super specialty hospital, it became a challenge for them. Maybe on the 10th day, it was 9 or 10 days, yeah, 10 days. I was sleeping, my wife was sleeping because she also developed, she has this, whatever problem I happen to go through, she will take upon herself the part of it. So after a few days, she also developed little bit of diarrhea, but her case was not so intense. So even as a attender, she was sleeping next to me in the isolated room. It was around 12 o'clock night. I had become so weak that I would not be able to get up or even turn my body. Very weak. My wife was sleeping. 1 hour before, one sister had come and given me some medicine, something. But nothing was working. In that silence of night, I literally felt that I'm gone. I could see my body lying on the bed. I was watching my body as if from above. Become so weak. I lost my body consciousness, like totally. I never had such experience before. In that situation, my only refuge, Swami. That is why we have to train our minds in such a way that any situation, the first thought should go to Swami. Immediately my thought went to Swami and Swami appeared. And I said, Swami, I don't mind merging with you right now, but I have one small, because I don't hide, I don't play hypocrite with Swami that whatever is in the heart or mind, I will tell him. As such, we cannot hide from him. He says, I know your deeply guarded secrets. So it is utter foolishness to hide or be diplomat or hypocrite with God. At least with this God, no ways. So I told him, Swami, I have this one small request, because I don't want to die before I get my daughter married, because that will keep my soul unhappy. And second thing, of course, is you have yourself commanded me to bring governance of God in this country. That is your working, your choice. But I feel that you have given me this sacred task. But at least, of course, now when Swami told me that you have to bring governance of God in this country, I protested and I suggested some names to him. He said, I don't like to be suggested. Because that was never my cup of tea. I said, Swami, I hate politics and politician. Frankly, means I don't mix up the language. I don't mince the words. I said, Swami, I hate politics and politicians. This is not this thing. You have your devotees who are IAS officers, ministers and all. I don't like to be suggested. And you must not hate any person or any situation. Hatred hardens your heart and darkens your mind. Love lightens your heart and enlightens your mind. You must love every person, every situation. And moreover, I am not asking for the politics. I am telling you that you have to bring governance, not politics. Governance of God in this country. And God, not your Satya Sai, Shirdi Sai, Allah Sai, Christ Sai. God is truth, goodness, beauty. You have to bring truth, goodness, and beauty in the governance of this country and set an example for the rest of the world. I said, Swami, this is so huge. I don't know anyone. I don't have any godfather. Anybody. I don't never gone to Delhi in my life. You have God as your father. Wherever you go, my people will receive you as my own. I'll work through you, speak through you, write through you. Just be my donkey instrument. Now this was becoming very serious. And this word donkey instrument immediately took me to one book that I had read about Aurobindo Ghosh, the great sage, realized soul, who brought down the Krishna consciousness and declared on 24th of November 1926 that we have been successful in bringing down the Krishna consciousness. 23rd November Satya Sai was born 1926, and this realized soul came out from his meditation after 6 months. He has closed himself in one cave-like situation because Krishna commanded him, you are not here to bring freedom of this country. This country is my responsibility. Freedom of this nation is my responsibility. This is what exactly Swami told Mr. Vajpayee. Mr. Vajpayee himself told me this when I visited him in 2003. Yes. Swami told him, the safety and security of this country is in hands of Sai. So Swami told Aurobindo, you don't worry about this. Then Aurobindo said, Swami, God, but my followers, they are donkeys. And then Krishna declared, I can get the things done even through donkeys. So let us not have that ego that God has chosen us over and above others because of our any special qualifications. Swami once told students, I don't see your capabilities or abilities. I only see your purity and your availability. I can get the things done, he told me, only through donkeys. So then I became little alert. I said, now this is going serious. I said, Swami, why donkeys? Yeah. He said, because donkeys do not have any personal agenda. Then I understood why he is not choosing the known politicians and IS officers who are his devotees, because they would suggest their ideas naturally. Whereas this donkey, like any other donkey that Swami selects, he said, I will have all the donkeys with you to work with you. So I'm not any special thing on that. This thought will never come to my mind at least. So I knew this God means business. I can get the things done only through donkeys. But this was, then that became my passion. And Swami proved actually, I will narrate in my different videos. I have given few talks on that. That actually after this, wherever I went, Swami sent me to Delhi to meet so many big leaders. You will not believe, brothers and sisters, I have met all the presidents, prime ministers, chief ministers, governors of our entire country, all top leadership of every political party, even industrialists, media people, topmost. And Swami will send me the topmost just to let me know. And I would go there just as simple citizen, not any letter of recommendation or anything, just Dr. Sai Harish from Puttaparthi, only one sentence. And they would come to receive me, call me, give me appointment like this. In 72 hours, I met all the top leadership of country at that point in time. And I would discuss great things of governance with them as if, and they would listen and appreciate. I've written in my book, I will narrate someday. Anyways, so that was also in back of my mind that Swami, you have given me this task. But foremost, as father, first I want to get married, my daughter married. Then Swami touched my hand, brought me to consciousness. I saw, Swami said, look at the wall. In super specialty hospital, an isolated room. I looked at the wall, the big wall. It became like a screen of a theater. And Swami showed me three-dimensional, I repeat, three-dimensional movie of the entire creation. I could see the beginning, everything. He showed me there's so many stars, so many galaxies, the entire process, which I can't describe. I don't watch these geographical channels and all, never. But he showed me even beyond that. Everything. 3 hours from 12 o'clock night to 3 o'clock morning. It went on and on silently. With my open eyes. Now my eyes were open. I was in consciousness. I was watching three-dimensional movie on the entire creation. Swami giving me the background, the revelations after revelations after revelation. 3 hours. You will not believe, brothers and sisters, is this incredible God. In that weak state of my physical, mental, emotional state of mind, I became so strong instantly. 3 hours I could watch. At the end of 3 hours, I just got up. I felt that I'm perfectly all right. 3 hours, there was no need to go to toilet. After 10 days, this was first time that 3 hours I was sitting without going to toilet. And without any feeling, nothing, absolute nothing, as if somebody has switched off the tap. Perfectly all right. And then Swami appeared in this form, the vision. I'm blessing you with this new life, not because you desire it, not because you deserve it, but because I have decided it. I became so happy, so healthy, so energetic instantly. I repeat the word instantly, like magic. I called the sister. I said, please call the doctor, night doctor on duty. I said, doctor, I'm so fine. I just want to go home. I woke up my wife. Everybody got surprised. No medicine was working for 10 days. They gave me the strongest possible medicines. The effect was big zero, not 1% improvement. And now instantly, I said, I'm 100. You gave me anything to eat. I was not able to move my sides due to the weakness. And now I could walk. I could talk. Nothing. My face became radiant with his light. Like the doctors, nurses, my wife, everybody got surprised. And there was one lady doctor, I don't know, from US or something. In the morning when I was being discharged, she came, she said, Harish, this is unbelievable. Because she had examined me the day before. Great devotee, I don't remember her name. But everybody. And morning I was discharged. And I came home as a normal person. No restrictions in eating. Nothing. This is how divinity works. When he decides, he provides. When he directs, he protects. जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।